morning! Welcome to Monaco. We are up the splendid hairpins of the Route de la Turbie, and I'm on a MCLAREN 570S. This is mentally fast. My God! Take in mind this car has the same carbon tab of the P1, so the top of the food chain hypercar from McLaren, and this is the baby one. This is the most powerful of the sports series, alongside the 570 GT and the 540C. This is the 570S, which stands right on top the sports series, starting at 190,000 euros. But for sports, super sports cars money, you got a proper supercar. This is incredible. It also has the same V8 twin turbo, the 3.8 engine of the 650S, but in this we have 570 horses at around 7,500 RPM, and torque is of 600 Newton meters, starting at 5,000 revs. So as you can easily imagine, this car is brutal. But now I'm in the intermediate mode, in the sport mode. There's track, which is much more track focus, of course, and turns off the traction control. Now we got traction control on because I'm not a racing driver, and this is a very powerful car, so I don't want to end into a ditch. But for believe how fast is this car, you have to drive it, or at least sit in the passenger seat. I'll tell you what, something that is completely crazy about this car are traction. So obviously you have rear-wheel drive, you've got every kind of electronic gizmo you can possibly ask for on a car of such a spec. We have carbon ceramic brakes, which are incredibly powerful. They do not know fade and are the ideal for roads like this. Maybe the first times in the city you have to be careful, because the brake pedal is sensible in its own way. You start pushing and nothing happens, then boom, the ceramic discs hold and break everything, no matter the speed you're in. By the way, talking about figures, this car takes 3.2 seconds for going from 0 to 100, and is able to reach 328 kph. This is the baby McLaren. Yes, they call it baby. And by the way, it's even bigger and wider than the 650S, which is the biggest sister. The steering is perfect, feedback is perfect, and the way you can put the car into a corner is such precise. It's like designing with a pencil. Sorry for the wind noise. The exhaust gets heavier at about 3,000 revs. And as I was saying, traction on the front wheels is something insane. You put the car into a corner and you're already out of there. This is mega. Grip is endless. Brakes are incredible, like a punch in the face with some piece of marble. Gearbox is fast as hell. Oh, you can't get used to this. You can't get used to this performance. of acceleration. Yeah, it's overwhelming to say the least. I had the great fortune of having driven extraordinary supercars, but quite probably, quite frankly, I have to admit that this is one of the best, also because this is one of the it's friendly. I mean, you can drive this car fast, and it's quite easy to do so. If you're not scared of speed, this is quite easy. And then you've got these amazing carbon fiber pedals for which you can upshift and downshift no matter what the hand. You can do it with your left, with your right. Excuse my sort of confusion, but I will never get out of this car because this is one of the 10 cars you have to drive before you die, because right now, especially right now, this is one of the benchmark, because you've got crazy performance alongside a very sensual and car pornographic look. This is the classic mid-engine supercar with the large tail at the back. It's everything. I'm speechless also because look at this background for test drive of this final day. This is my final day after almost a week with this McLaren. I think I'm gonna remember this for a long time. I have driven the 570S on track, and you can check the video somewhere in the description. That was an experience, but on track you feel safe. On road is where I love to drive and to push a car further, because you've got a much more sense of drama. You create a situation, because the landscape, the road, the feedbacks are all different, and the fact that you're always on the razor's edge. But with this car, you're shaving your beard with velvet gloves, so on the razor's edge but with velvet gloves. So it's the perfect description, a very unusual one maybe, but the perfect description in order to summarize how this car is incredible. I mean, if I had the money, I would go for one like this, especially in this orange with black, carbon black details. This is perfect, guys. This car is crazy perfect. Okay, so hope you're gonna like this video. This is a short preview showing you about the first impressions about the car and the road we've driven in. And subscribe for more, check all the other videos, and for sure do not miss the review on the magazine. Thanks you. Ciao.